Question 22. Simplify 3x squared y to the power of 4 all to the power of 3. Okay, so when you have got a set of indices, an expression with indices, and they are inside a bracket and to another power, you have to multiply the powers together. Okay. Remember, it just means to the power of 3, so it means 3x squared y to the power of 4 times 3x squared y to the power of 4 times 3x squared y to the power of 4. So you've got your 3 times 3 times 3, so that's 3 cubed, which is 27. 3 times 3 is 9, times by 3 again, 27. Then you've got x squared times x squared times x squared, which is x to the power of 6. And then you've got y to the power of 4 times y to the power of 4 times y to the power of 4, which is y to the power of 4 times 3, 12. So that's that. Part B, simplify. Now, simplify. You can't, if you look at it, it looks like there's not much you can do. But when you see stuff like this with x squareds in and things, what you should always try and do is try to factorize it. Now, you might think the top one is tough, but actually, x squared minus 9, you should recognize this as being the difference of two squares, because that's a square and 9 is a square as well, square number, and it's called the difference because it's a subtract, and that's how you find the difference of two numbers. You subtract one from the other. So x squared minus 9 becomes the square root of x squared, which is x, that goes at the start of each bracket. The square root of the 9 is 3, so that goes at the end of each bracket, and then one's a plus and one's a minus. So that's going to be on the top. We've just factorised the top. Now we'll factorise the bottom. So again, it's going to go into two brackets, and it's got 2x squared, so one has got to be 2x, and the other one has got to be x, because 2x times x gives us 2x squared. Now the rule is here that these two numbers must multiply to give minus 3. And then when you add two of these to one of these, you must get 5. Okay? So now because you've got to get minus 3, it means that one of them is going to be positive, one of them is going to be a negative. And what I'm hoping is that one of these is going to be the same as one of those, and then we can cancel it out. So, first of all, think of two numbers that multiply to give minus 3. Well, minus 3 is either going to be minus 1 times 3 or minus 3 times 1. Only one of those is allowed to work. Which one is it to get 5? Well, remember, you've got to use whatever number I decide to put here, you've got to use it twice, because when you multiply this out, you get 2x times x is 2x squared, and 2x times this, that's why this number doubles here. So if I say that was plus 3, that would be 2 times 3 is 6, and then if this was minus 1, that would take it back to 5. So that's how it's going to be. It's going to be plus 3 here, and it's going to be minus 1. Check it out. Minus 1 times 3 is minus 3. 2 3s are 6. Take away 1 is 5. So that works. If I put the 1 here, that wouldn't work, because it'd be like 2 1s is 2. Take away 3 is minus 1. So that doesn't work. This is the only way it can work. It's got to be a 3 here, and it's got to be positive, and it's going to be a 1 here, and it's got to be negative. So now you should see that on the top, because it's x plus 3 times x minus 3, and it's x plus 3 times 2x minus 1, it doesn't matter which way around you write it, it means that they will cancel each other out and leave you with x minus 3 over 2x minus 1. Done.